Oh, hey guys. Welcome back to the Evan Phillips Show. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Vroom again. We got some things to talk about, guys. Alright guys, welcome back to the Evan Phillips Show again. So it was about 5 months ago, and I'd made a video about my Vroom purchase, and at the time I was extremely happy with it. Matter of fact, I'm still very happy today with my purchase, and it's been a very terrific SUV. But since then, a lot has happened. I've been reading on Reddit, I've been reading online, I've been watching the news. Here's a clip right here. Check this out, guys.
The state of Florida has filed a formal complaint against a second online car dealer alleging failure to transfer titles to consumers within 30 days.
It is a 47-count complaint against Texas-based Vroom.
And when I saw it, I fell in love with it.
After years of driving what Patricia Thomas Bolden calls mom cars, she bought this 2019 Kia Stinger from Vroom in September. And boy, did she make it her own.
Bling on my handles here, carbon fiber shift paddles, the carbon fiber hood's 2000. It's beautiful. It's a huge ornament in my driveway. I love it, but I can't drive it.
After complaining to the state, she says Vroom offered this Chevy Malibu rental car.
I question whether or not there's clear title. I don't know. No one's giving me any answers.
The state of Florida has filed a 47-count administrative complaint against Vroom, saying the company has continually failed to meet state requirements to transfer title. Our goal is for every customer to enjoy their vehicle from the moment their purchase is complete. As consumers turn more and more to buying cars online, we are investing significantly in our people, processes, and operations, so every step in getting a customer their vehicle is an experience they deserve. We are committed to continuing to work with customers like Ms. Bolden and the Florida Department of Motor Vehicles to solve any issues that Florida residents might have at any point in the process. Patricia tells me that Vroom called her this afternoon with puzzling news. She says she was told that her car was a lease and the leasee was being uncooperative and that the owner won't release the title. Patricia says Vroom offered to take the car back, but she said no, since as you saw there, she's already spent thousands of dollars customizing this car that she's paying for.
So as you can see, a lot of people are not happy with Vroom right now. Once again, it's not just Vroom. There are also companies like Carvana, and dealerships in general are having a shortage with supply. And then you also have other issues like titling and registration and getting these things done. Different states like Florida, we do electronic titling here, so it's a little different than other states. And overall, I'm kind of torn in between the two, so let's talk about it and see where Vroom is today and whether it's still something you should do. So you can check out my video about Vroom I did about 5 months ago. I'll post it in a link in the description if you want to see what my experience was, kind of from start to finish, from picking the vehicle to delivery and so forth. I even did a separate video about 250 miles, I think, after Vroom or something like that. So check those videos out in the description, and those might help you see what my experience was with Vroom. Now, once again, things have drastically changed with the market. Supply and demand is it's crazy right now. So I would say right now I wouldn't necessarily use Vroom or Carvana, just because there are huge delays with titling and things like that. I think that with everything being the way it is with COVID, there's people out of work. There's just so much going on. I don't think it's completely a reflection of the company itself. Can they do some things better? Yes, every company has room to improve. I'm not making an excuse for Vroom here, guys. Honestly, there's still some situations that they just could have done a better job at executing and having better leadership, better management in some areas. But I think right now, with all the pressure, with people buying cars, people doing Turo on the side, there's a lot of demand and not enough work people behind the desk to get the job done properly. So yeah, definitely it's kind of a good problem for Vroom because they're selling cars, but they need to get trained staff and be able to handle these sort of things quickly. I've seen situations where people are waiting 6 months without a car, and or like, they have a car and they don't have a title, so they can't drive the car. I personally think if a car is out to be sold, there shouldn't be any other thing tying it up outside of the financing and you getting approved for it, and then it getting delivered to your home or wherever you're getting delivered to. So yes, Vroom can definitely do a better job at executing the sale and from start to finish. I really think that this is a learning opportunity for Vroom. I'm not saying that I would never buy from Vroom again, but I would say right now, if you are looking to purchase a vehicle, try to maybe just go a traditional route if you can find the vehicle that you're looking for, because guys, it's not just Vroom. Check out Carvana. They've had some issues as well. I'm going to post some of that in the description as well if you guys want to check Carvana out and just kind of see some of the things they're going through. Title work, same sort of things. Just a shortage all around. So check that out as well. I just think the times that we're living in are, we haven't really seen times like this in the past. So a lot of stuff is new. But I really do hope in the end that Vroom learns a lot from this and that they turn around and they're a better company because of this. They definitely have the demand, right? Everyone is using Vroom. It's a cool feature. You can find cars that you can't typically find local, especially people like me. I like specific vehicles, so it's nice to be able to look and find those sort of cars. Hopefully you haven't been affected by this. If you have, then I hope that it quickly gets resolved and you can move past this and get to enjoying your vehicle. All right, guys, let's check out a few posts on Reddit, what people are saying about Vroom right now. Delivery nightmare. I'm currently just trying to receive answers on the location of the vehicle I just bought. I am getting hung up on and all. Does anyone know a direct hub number I can have for Orlando? Definitely an issue. I have a personal friend who's actually dealing with something like that right now in that same hub. They don't have phone numbers, unfortunately. I've tried, trust me. I'm waiting on mine to reach the hub as well. Have you tried to email anyone from that hub? I'm in the same boat. No one can tell me where my vehicle is. I hate this company. I should have known something was wrong when they called me 20 times in an hour because of my inquiry. Another person says, try and get the name of the company that will deliver your vehicle. It took me 4 weeks to get it, and then it was easy to figure out where it is, when to get it. You're only at the beginning of the struggle. Wait until you get the title and registration. Peace. So, I wouldn't say that this is necessarily acceptable, guys. But at the same time, I do understand. I work in an industry where there's a lot of demand. And sometimes the demand just outweighs what, the workers are able to do. And this is kind of the situation right now, I think, with Vroom. So I wouldn't necessarily say, and everyone's bombing Vroom right now. Everyone is just destroying them because of the things that are happening. Yes, I get it. But, you got to look at the bigger picture. So I'm not necessarily taking Vroom's side. Like I said, they can definitely do some things better. But it's not just Vroom. So this is kind of my stance on it. Yes, I do think it's a hassle for a lot of people. I don't expect everyone to agree with my opinion or view on this. Also, guys, we know that bad reviews and negative comments go along much further than any good, right? So there are plenty of people who have had great experiences, and I've seen them. People have received great cars. Prior to this time, I was seeing a lot of positive results with Vroom. Some people, here and there had little things, but overall, it was pretty good. So I hope that you guys can take away from this. My opinion right now is, like I said, if you see a car that's on there, I probably just wouldn't do anything right now. Just for your own sake, until things seem to smooth out and get a little bit better. I got lucky. I really did. So when I purchased my car, it was just on the verge of getting to the point where, things were just crazy. So, we've had things with my employer where we're still waiting months, and things are just not moving. So, I hope that this time teaches companies a lot of things, a lot of ways to improve and get better. And I hope it also teaches us just to be a little bit more patient. Once again, guys, I am not saying it's okay for some of the situations out there that, Vroom has put people through. I am not condoning that behavior or anything close to that. Same thing with Carvana. So I hope that, this helps you guys make a decision whether you should buy a car right now from Vroom. I would say in the future, down the road, give them some time, clear things up. It's a great concept. Maybe another company will come along, or Vroom will clean its act up and get through this and be a better company overall. I hope that this video helps somebody maybe make a decision whether they should purchase a vehicle right now from Vroom or just go a whole different route altogether. The purpose is always to help people make informed decisions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Evan Phillips Show. If you guys have any other questions, leave it in the comments below. I'll always be more than glad to answer those questions for you guys. And once again, thank you for watching this episode.